I signed up for a sleep study after months of restless nights and haunting dreams. The promise of a remedy in a state-of-the-art sleep clinic seemed too tempting to resist. As I lay on a sterile bed, electrodes attached to my temples, I felt a strange comfort in the rhythmic hum of the machines. But when I awoke, the world outside was eerily silent. I stepped into what should have been a bustling reception area, only to find it deserted, the air thick with an unsettling absence. Confused and unnerved, I ventured outside, hoping to find a familiar face. But the streets were void of life, as if the world had been drained of its essence overnight. Panic set in when I called my best friend's number, only to hear a robotic voice stating, "This number does not exist." Desperate, I dialed my parents, my siblings, anyone who could ground me in reality. But each call met the same chilling response. I rushed to my childhood home, heart pounding in my chest, only to find strangers living in the place that had once been my sanctuary. I stumbled through the town, noticing subtle differences that screamed at my sense of normalcy. Stores bore unfamiliar names, landmarks were slightly altered, and even the sky seemed a shade too pale. My frantic search led me to the library, hoping for some record of my life, something to prove I hadn't imagined my existence. But the archives held no trace of me or anyone I loved. It was as though I had been plucked from one reality and dropped into the bones of another, a place that wore the skin of my world but lacked its soul. In desperation, I returned to the clinic, hoping to find answers amidst the cold machinery. As I retraced my steps, I noticed a door I hadn't seen before, slightly ajar at the end of a dim corridor. Inside, a room full of monitors displayed live feeds of various lives, strangers whose faces I vaguely recognized, living the lives of those I once knew. It was then I realized the truth. The study wasn't about curing sleep disorders, but about replacing lives. The last monitor showed me, asleep in the bed, electrodes pulsing. I understood then, I was the subject of an experiment far more sinister than I had imagined, trapped in a reality where I was the only one who remembered.